I've been talking about Persona 5 Scramble for a little over a year now. The Japanese release and all of its trailers and gameplay showcases, and the Japanese demo, I've been talking about it for a long while now. In many ways, I've been looking more forward to P5S than I ever was for Royal. The idea of a direct sequel really just made me excited. However, another part I've been talking about, especially as of late, is the localization. Of course, the game came out in Japan in February and June in South Korea. Throughout those two releases though, and even up until a few days ago, we had no clue what was going on with the game's Western release. We had some hints like the Koei Tecmo financial report and the Persona 5 Strikers logo from last year, but that was basically it. Like I had mentioned in previous videos on the topic, it was pretty obvious it was happening, it was just a matter of when and why it was taking so long. Hell, the recent speculation about a possible cancellation really worried me, and like I had said in the previous video, put my excitement in a sort of state of limbo. I was still hopeful, but a bit more worried. And then, it finally happened. 2 days ago, at the time of this recording, on December 4th, Atlas West accidentally enlisted a video on their YouTube channel under the title, Announce. What you're watching right here is the official Western release trailer for Persona 5 Strikers. Yes, it's finally happening. This trailer features multiple gameplay segments from P5S, including multiple cutscenes, and yes, English voice casting from the original cast. You know what this means, right? Hee-ho parade in English, happy days! I am aware of the speculation currently that Yusuke and Haru's VAs may have been replaced for this, with a couple of lines not sounding like Matt Mercer and Xanthe Huynh, but in all honesty, that's just pure speculation at the moment, it's kind of hard to tell. On top of this, it features two very prominent talking points. At the end of this trailer, we finally get the release date. Persona 5 Strikers is launching on February 23rd, 2021, just a little over a year after the Japanese release. It also makes those leaks we talked about in the previous video completely accurate. But Persona Central had originally written that both of these listings had listed for a February 23rd, 2021 release date, putting it a little over a year after the Japanese release. The game finally has a release date. But of course, as you all have known, the game is releasing on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. At the end of this trailer though, we get a text conversation between Haru, Ren, Yusuke, and Futaba. This is obviously not in the game, it's meant to be a joke conversation, but Futaba of course states that it's coming to Switch and PS4, and then confirms, shockingly, the game is also coming to PC through Steam.
For real?
Yes, Ryuji, for real. But yes, it's finally happening. Persona 5 Strikers, God, it feels so good to finally say that, is releasing on PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC on February 23rd, 2021. It feels so good to finally say that. Now, you may have heard me mention earlier that Atlas had accidentally unlisted the trailer. Yeah, this is kind of the downside. This was leaked. Atlas had accidentally unlisted the trailer, and by the time media outlets and people had seen it, it was too late. Trust me, I do feel a bit bad for them here. It absolutely sucks to get your work leaked, but at least it was something positive that got leaked and not something negative, if there's any positive to it. Now, the main question some people have had though is, when was this going to be revealed initially? A lot of us, including myself, had assumed this was going to be revealed at the Game Awards later this week. However, this doesn't seem to be the case. 2 days ago, Atlas West had posted this on their official Twitter account. Quote, "Our communications have been intercepted by the Phantom Thieves. All will be revealed on December 8th. They leave two things with it. One, an image. A calling card held up by Joker's dagger that reads, "The Phantom Thieves of Hearts will return." They also leave a link that leads to the official Persona 5 Strikers website. Currently the page is mostly empty with just the calling card image from before and hashtag StrikeBack at the bottom. However, there's one thing of note here, which is this little logo down here. I had mentioned almost a year ago how this logo was leaked, and I and many others had assumed that it was just a localization logo for P5S. However, that was all there really was to it at the time. And finally, that logo has been fully realized in its full glory. But this does seem to debunk the speculation that this was going to be revealed at the Game Awards, with that taking place on the 10th and this on the 8th. But currently, since we're going to know some more info in a couple of days, I'm going to wait to do a discussion and analysis video on the trailer. The website will most likely have way more to it on the 8th, and we'll have way more details by then. I'd like to cover it again when the website gets updated with more info on the 8th, with way more details about the game. With that said, if you can't tell, I'm pretty happy. Like I said, I've been covering this game for a long while, but the silence regarding any sort of localization made me a bit nervous. But now that it's been, well, unofficially confirmed technically, I can't be any happier. Just a quick thing, I know I've gained quite a few subscribers through me covering the game, and I just gotta say, thank you all for the support. But I can finally say it, Persona 5 Strikers is only a couple of months away. So, with that said, what do you all think? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? Also, with a PC version now confirmed, are you considering getting that version instead of the console versions? Let me know down below. Thank you all very much for watching, have a great night, stay safe, and signing off. Peace out, everyone.